Radio. From Burleson to Venus and Grandview to Godley, this is the voice of Johnson County, Joco Community Radio. From Burleson to Venus and Grandview to Godley, this is the voice of Johnson County, Joco Community Radio.
Have you ever met a single person in your life that enjoys paying taxes? No one does. If you can't sleep at night because you have a huge problem with the IRS, I've got some free advice for you. This service is strictly limited to individuals that owe the IRS $10,000 or more in back taxes. And if you qualify, we can guarantee that you won't be writing a big fat check to the IRS, or our services cost you nothing. The first 100 people that call today will get a free tax consultation worth $500. Stop worrying about your IRS problem. We can help you, we promise. Call the tax doctor right now. I mean right now, to learn more.
800-240-4587. 800-240-4587. 800-240-4587. That's 800-240-4587.
Why have thousands of aspiring authors teamed up with Christian Faith Publishing to publish their book? Because Christian Faith Publishing is an author-friendly publisher who understands that your labor is more than just a book. We provide authors freedom and flexibility throughout the publishing process, professional book editing, award-winning design, and some of the highest royalty structures in the publishing industry. And as always, you will retain 100% of the rights to your book.
I was looking to find a company that I could trust, one that assisted in the editing process completely.
The most important qualities that I was looking for was a publisher who was honest and upfront, no hidden costs or fees, and owning the rights to my own work.
Christian Faith Publishing will publish, market, and sell your books in all major bookstores, online booksellers, as well as specialty Christian bookstores. Call for your free author submission kit.
800-978-4812. 800-978-4812. 800-978-4812. That's 800-978-4812.
Here's important new information from the Diabetes Solution Center for you, a family member, or a loved one suffering with diabetes. If you have lost your provider, or if you need a provider for diabetic supplies, you may qualify to receive your diabetic testing supplies now with little or no out-of-pocket cost, regardless of your age. All you need is Medicare or private insurance to be potentially eligible. Call the Diabetes Solution Center right now for details. Just takes a couple of minutes. Our friendly, knowledgeable agents will give you free, no-obligation information, handle all the insurance paperwork, and make sure your supplies are delivered directly to your door for free.
Call U.S. Medical Supply 24 hours a day. 800-597-9323. 800-597-9323. 800-597-9323. Call right now. 800-597-9323.
Let's be honest. Wheelchairs are heavy, bulky, and ugly. If you carry a wheelchair in your car to take care of a loved one, you know how hard it is getting that clunky, old-style wheelchair in and out of your car. Introducing the Feather Chair Wheelchair. At 13 pounds, it's the world's lightest wheelchair. It folds in seconds and fits neatly in your trunk, backseat, or closet, so you can take it everywhere. And it's only available right here. Order yours today and get a free wheelchair case, a $50 value, yours free. The Feather Chair. The world's lightest wheelchair is just $4.99 with easy payments as low as $16 a month. Sorry, no Medicare or insurance accepted. So call right now to order yours.
800-823-5826. 800-823-5826. 800-823-5826. That's 800-823-5826.
1, 2, 3, now we're playing with the big boys. Gonna take it to the street, now we're gonna make a big noise. Gonna climb so high, now we're rising up. Are you ready now? Turn it up.
Turn it up. What's up? What's up? It's Thursday.
It is Thursday. Welcome back to High Tea with Kim and Alyssa.
Yes.
So glad you're here.
Yes.
first things first, let us know what you're sipping on and all of the chats that we have going.
Oh, yes.
We can
Everybody,
see them all.
TikTok, Facebook, everywhere you're listening, YouTube, I don't even know, all the things.
All
Tune
the
in
things.
radio. Let us know. Oh, I guess in
What
Tune in
you're
radio,
sipping.
you can't really let us know.
Well, you can still say it out loud. Maybe
Say it out
it'll
loud to
come
yourself.
through the universe.
But let us know what's in our cups. You brought the tea.
I did bring the tea.
Mm.
You said you wanted something tropical,
I
and
did.
I wanted cold brew because it was warm.
It
Now
was
it's
warm.
not.
I mean, what the what?
We are drinking some pineapple coconut mango tea today, so I'm very excited about it. It's very refreshing. It's not sweet, and I love it.
Oh,
It's It's the botanical cold brew from Bigelow. I get it at HEB. That was the one that blackberry raspberry hibiscus we had last week.
Oh,
also got
so
from
good.
there. Yes.
So good, y'all. That is very delicious. Very refreshing. I am
Yes.
down. Angie's with us. She is sipping on the H2O.
Yeah,
Very
girl.
good.
Get your water in.
Oh, yes. Y'all, I am just like, I just got to say, I'm so happy to freaking be here. Just touch and go.
Alyssa had a rough weekend last weekend. She started tanking about midway through the show. And I'm sure like those of you who listen to us all of the time could tell like her energy. I was trying, but I was like, I didn't want to be too over the top because I didn't want her to feel like she had to match me.
It was.
And then she had a really rough weekend, but
yeah. And then some of y'all that don't know, and I guess I could promote a little bit of me and my sister do a Tuesday morning show at 9 a.m. It's NTX Vibes. And throughout that whole show, I was I was pushing through.
You seemed good during that show, but I could tell. Yeah.
On the break, y'all, I was like dry heaving a little bit. I was a little rough. But yeah, just cancer chemo crap sucks. And I lost 7 pounds, which, hey, I ain't bitching about that because I'll take
You did it the easy way. I did it by running.
Sure did. What is it? I need that shirt that says, I'm just one stomach virus from my goal weight.
Yeah.
I mean, aren't we all? So yeah. Tonight, what we talking about?
Well,
I'm so
I want
ready.
to talk about all these TikTok things because as I was sitting next to you at the doctor's yesterday, we're both scrolling on TikTok. We are on very different sides of TikTok. So my side that I am on, I am full of book talk.
Yes.
Because I read all of
we
the
love
time.
the book talk. Book talk.
I love
super
book talk.
supporters.
I'm on Mass Talk. Somehow I have stumbled into the biker boys. It is like thirst trap after thirst trap after thirst trap. Hey, here's a funny video. Here's a book. Thirst trap, thirst trap, thirst. But then I look over at Alyssa's phone and I don't know what in the hell she was looking at, but there was this man. More power to you for doing what you did with your beard. He had a long white beard, excuse me, that was in ringlets. Curls, like Santa Claus.
Yes.
But it wasn't full like Santa Claus.
No, it was
like
thin.
scraggly.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure he had on some kind of hat. Like it was very, like it was giving gnome vibes, but without the gnome beard. It was very weird.
It was very weird.
And I was like, what? And then she comes across another one that was kind of like mythical. And I was like, what?
Like I saw a lady scooping fake diamonds and she was like, welcome to Zorg. And she had,
that's where I was
she had like
what
some like tin foil thing going on.
Like, remember when we used to lay out with the baby oil and the tin foil? Like it looked like she had one of those like attached to her head. So like that's why I was like, okay, I want to know what side of TikTok everyone is on.
Yeah. So let's see.
Because that was insane.
It was insane. And I'm finding all these super special weirdos on TikTok
and she sends them to me.
And you know what?
And I'm like, I don't want to be on that side of TikTok.
Guess this. You won't believe this. And this is what I was excited to add into this is the weirdos that I kind of run across on my FYP now. There's like one really random dude that has like a very Hitler mustache and he's like a young guy and he's like, oh, I'm at the club. And it's hysterical. That damn video got like 7 million views.
Oh, yeah. It always does.
I'm just like,
that's the thing.
I try hard every day. Where are my
every day I'm posting my shenanigans.
Yes. Angie says she's on dogs, grief, and my healing era. That's a side, man. That's a very real side.
I feel like that could be a rough day or that could be a good day.
Like, do you scroll? When you scroll, do you like, oh, those are such cute puppies. Oh, my mom. Yeah. Like, that's rough.
Yeah. And this was another thing that I wanted to bring up. Another thing, I came across this FYP. This girl had posted, it was a picture of the water filter in her fridge. And she was like, I need a dad's help. My dad passed away a couple of months ago. She's like, I don't know how to get this filter out. I don't know what kind of filter to get. And all these dads were like, hey, dad here, like blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh my God. I'm like, this is what it should be.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. We're going to get into the drama.
Oh yeah. There's so much drama
lots that I want to discuss with some crazy ass shit that I have come across. But I was just like, oh my God.
Yes. Angie, stop watching those with the dogs.
Angie.
She's watching the ones that need homes. And she, you know what she is? She wants to rehome them all. So she's like, she is ASPCA. We love you.
I couldn't think of.
We love you hard, Angie. And you just have such a heart for animals. I wish I did. But I
have my little rat dog and I'm happy with it.
Yes. But for a while there, I was on the side where it was for about a week maybe, but I was on that side where the soldiers come home or they do where the soldier has to stand very still and the family
until the family taps out.
Yes. And I was like, these are so beautiful.
Oh, see, no, I never got on that side. I got on the military side of things for a while and it was all like the goofy pranks. Like there was one. They were like in the sand at a beach, I assume. There was a bonfire, and I'm assuming they had some of the new guys were like hog-tied duct tape to these poles, and they were like chanting the Finding Nemo,
oh my gosh.
And then these guys on these spits were just like, that was the military side of TikTok that I got onto for a while.
Let's see. What other side of TikTok am I on? I'm on, well, obviously the cancer and the wigs and stuff. And I really love, there's a Georgia, it's a salon in Georgia. It's a wig store. And this really sweet lady, she suffers with thinning hair, maybe other things that I don't know. But she brings in her TikToks, her clients, and she'll sit them.
I've seen hers
with the even the little girls. She's makes
good. Yeah,
she does all the special things, and she just really makes you feel seen and heard and loved and beautiful. And I'm like, I need to go see her.
Let's take a trip.
I know. I'd love to go to Georgia.
I would like to go to Georgia.
It'd be really
well. You know, my goal. I want to hit all 50
states.
I'm going to say 49 because I don't like to fly, so I don't know if I'll make it to Hawaii.
Girl.
And I am a sheltered from the sun child.
She is.
Do you not remember us at the beach? Like you're laying out, rubbing
I'm like
baby
trying
oil
to be
on
as
you.
naked as possible.
And
she's
I've got on a long sleeves swim shirt and I had on my big brimmed hat and my glasses and I was all tucked up underneath the umbrella.
Yes.
I don't play. I do not.
They don't, y'all. Their family, they're all gingers and fair skin, and so
except for my oldest, he tans.
Yeah,
and it makes me mad. Like he gets this nice little farmer tan going in the from like where his swim trunks sit, and then he gets his t-shirt tan for being outside all the time.
Oh my gosh! And then of course I'm also on the reality TV side, so like I keep up with that
the reality TV side of things,
which I'm saving a big chunk of gossip drama for after the break when I do reality because oh gosh, the show we'll just wait.
We'll just wait. Time out.
Yes, I know.
I stumbled across this lady and I meant to grab her name and I'm gonna have to repost one of her videos on my page. You've heard that sound that's like, why would I call the cops? Somebody broke into my house.
Yes.
She does that and like she like bugs her eyes out and she doesn't blink and she's just like she does the creepiest things and people are like, oh, do this scene from this video. And she does it so well. She does it so well. It's hilarious.
That is super funny.
Yes.
I also love being on the side of TikTok that do like people on airplanes where they're like, if your name is Josh and you're from Boston and you have a girlfriend named Caitlin and he's on a trip right now, he's with this so-and-so girl and they are getting it on. And I'm like, whoa.
Why are you going to be throwing people's dirty laundry out like that?
I don't know, but I sure do like get on the comments. I'm like, let's find it. Let's find her. What's happening? I like playing detective. Oh yeah.
Yes. Oh my God. Yes.
I'm so nosy. It's ridiculous. And I just have to admit it. Like there's just
I like being nosy.
I can't help
like being
it.
nosy. It's fun.
And then, there's just so many sides. Like, if you guys are just tuning in, we're talking about what side of TikTok are you on? I know,
especially if you have just like organically come across our pages. What side of TikTok are we on?
Yeah,
that's what I want to know.
Yes.
How did you find us?
Because we're not sitting here playing video games, and
I'm not a big gamer.
We're not studio DJs like wicka wicka.
Oh, speaking of the these mashups that people are doing, like they're taking like an old school like Freebird. They did one and they put like techno like house music behind it. That is my youngest son's new favorite song.
I love
Every time I'm in the car, he's like, "Mom, play the new Freebird." And I'm like, "Hell yeah, that one I'll play."
Yeah.
Because like Freebird is his favorite song.
He's
8.
Did Spotify come out with like TikTok mashups, like a Spotify playlist?
Did they?
I don't know. We'll have to figure that out.
Okay, yes, because you know me.
Here, you know what? I can multitask.
There you go. Multitask. Make sure the volume's turned down.
I'm a Gen Xer. I can multitask.
We were talking as we both stopped talking to watch what you're doing on the thing. Sorry for the dead air. We clearly can't multitask because we both got sucked into what she was doing.
No, I was saying this the other day. We were talking about like my 16-year-old. He's fixing to start driving. And, he like everybody's like, well, you need to learn on a standard. That was the thing. Like, you learn to drive on a standard.
God, we could cripple in a generation.
But like, I was like, yeah. And we were trying to explain it. Like, I can drive a standard while smoking a cig, changing my CD.
Yeah.
And like
doing all the things that
we just grew up multitasking like that, and like nowadays kids can't even like hold their phones.
I know. Well, you shouldn't be on your phone while
you
you're
shouldn't
driving anyways.
True.
But
okay,
okay.
TikTok
It happens.
mash. It is.
Is there
TikTok mashups? So Spotify has TikTok mashups, y'all.
Mashups.
But
I
haven't listened to it, so I don't know.
Like they get me all these mashups. Like, have you heard the one with like Creed?
Yes.
And my God, the first time I heard that, I was like, yes, I love that. And I did see, thanks to TikTok, there's this canyon. Oh God. But there's like this certain part of the canyon. If you face, like, if you're like paddling down the river, if you face this one little alcove and like scream into it, the entire canyon can hear you.
Oh, I love that.
So this guy started screaming that Creed song.
Oh my gosh.
And then like 4 or 5 videos later, I saw a guy was standing on the bridge and he was like, "Hey, so what the hell?" And you could hear the guy singing from God knows where. It was awesome. I loved it.
Hey, Katie, what is up? Perfect timing to come in. Multitasking. Yes, we were talking about that today. And I want to say hey to everybody on TikTok. What's up? We're talking about what side of TikTok you're on. I do love being on the side of TikTok where people bust people making TikToks. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like,
yeah, that's always
like
fun.
from the sidelines, like behind the scenes. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with
behind
that.
the scenes.
I really
think it's
am.
funny. And I feel like that's becoming a little bit more and more popular. Like there's that one that's, I don't know, that's that one song where everybody's like doing it and then they're like shoving their phone to somebody else and they're doing like they're smiling, they're dancing, they're throwing money. Like it's just,
Yeah, so we just made a TikTok before the show. It was hysterical. We were
so funny.
We did it in one take.
One
take. Awesome.
We usually never get our videos right in the first take because
we didn't even listen to it but like 3 times.
Yeah, we start. That's because they were children, and
we can.
I can handle what a child does.
Yeah, we can reenact children way easily.
Can't reenact. Yeah.
But yeah, and then I saw the other day, there is a side of TikTok, like all the crafting, like all the, I've seen a lot of like lives where the people are like putting the rhinestones on the cups, painting the cups while they're on the twirling thing.
No, that's not the side I'm on.
Well, I guess.
I get the ones where they're bedazzling.
Bedazzling. Okay.
We bedazzle stuff. Bedazzling the book covers, which I really want to do, but I don't want to ruin one of my books. So I think I'm going to have to go buy a special book just to do it.
Yeah, you're going to have
and then I'm going to want to bedazzle all of them.
Bedazzle. That is the word of the day, y'all.
Bedazzle.
I like the new, I don't know if it's big time trending or if it's old, but I like it when the kids are putting water in their mouth and the parents are saying all the new age.
Oh
like
my god!
Skibbity riz.
The slang. Oh my god! I swear this is.
How am I more put together today than you are? Oh, you know why? Because I didn't have chemo this week.
You've got the brain cell. It's your turn to have it.
My brain cell has actually like grown just a little bit, y'all. I feel so good today. It's like hard to.
It's so good.
It's so good, y'all. Like doing 4 loads of laundry.
I could tell because you were texting me more. And so, like, when I knew you were feeling bad, I was trying not to text you and trying not to send you all of the crazy reels and stuff. I mean, some of them are just too good. I can't wait.
Y'all, the funniest thing, we talked about this a long time ago. When she texts me, there's one word she can say that no matter, like, if I'm just like, if I was sitting over the toilet throwing up and she texts me, I'm gonna like, I even
She's
just
gonna
feeling
laugh.
bad, I'm still gonna like laugh. She calls me buddy.
Buddy.
And it, just the way I read it, she's like, if I tell her like I don't feel very good, she's like, "Oh, buddy."
Oh, buddy, I'm sorry.
I know. And it just makes me laugh.
I don't, but in my head, I'm like, oh, buddy.
I know.
Like, that's how I say it.
I know. I told her someone that I knew years and years ago called me kiddo, and I was like, I just don't like that. I don't. It feels very condescending, I guess. I don't know. I don't even know if that's the right word to use. It just feels like you're talking to me like I'm a kid.
Not a kid.
And I just want to grow up. But anyways.
I don't.
Well, no. I still want to roller skate. Which, by the way, that chick that roller skates is awesome. She showed me a video of this lady that wearing hot pink, like
she wears the spandex and she dances and she's all out in the street. She roller skates. Sometimes she's on skates, sometimes she's not.
But the key part is
we do have roller skates.
We do have roller skates.
We need to go skating.
I know, and all these big places close
the
down.
First Friday
after
of every month.
Oh,
I think we can go to the Skadium in Arlington. Hell no, that was when homeschool skate was. We can go whenever the hell we want to now.
What? Yes, we can because our kids are in school.
Look that shit up.
Yes,
we're going
ma'am.
skating tomorrow.
Well, I won't be here. I'm
Bye.
going camping, y'all. I'm going.
Why? Why do you have to go camping?
Because.
Why? Stay with me. It's more fun.
I know. Clint, we got to cancel. Sorry.
Kim said I can't go.
She did not sign my permission slip. I do not get to go.
Nope.
Oh my God. Speaking of that, permission slips, field trips. Kate and Asher had a field trip today.
Oh.
He went to a farm.
Nice.
He came in from school and he goes, I had a good day. Nice. I didn't get my folder written in, and I saw animals. Okay.
And cool. I saw animals. Well, that's good. I'm so glad that you saw animals.
So what TikTok has been like?
I've been fangirling so hard this week.
She really has, y'all. It's been hysterical.
This year I was like, I'm going to post more. I'm going to interact more. I'm not just going to like and scroll. I'm going to comment and do the things. And so I sent her a screenshot because I was like, I know this is spam. I know it is. There was only like 4 videos. But Michelle Marone followed me on TikTok.
So
if you don't know who that is and get on the bandwagon, go watch the movie 365.
365. Oh, yes.
That man is
I don't know that I actually watched that movie.
He sings and he's so good. And he's kind of got this like grungy, greasy mob Italian look to him. Oh my God. Yes. I love it. And then Nation Haven.
She is name dropping like a mofo, y'all. Listen to that.
So Nation Haven came out with this song called Good Girl, aka Praise. And I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, I love this song. I was like, it's got me in a chokehold. And he reposted my comment and made a video. And he followed me. And then I commented again on another one of his videos. And he liked it. And he commented back. And we're talking. And now we're best friends. No.
Negative.
Let me be delusional. God damn it.
I really I'm not gonna get fangirling really hard until like Michael Bublé is like, hey girl, what's up?
No.
But he won't. But I'm gonna try to reach out to him.
And then that other singer.
Oh my gosh.
That's the side of TikTok I'm on. I'm on a lot of like artist pages and stuff.
She's not on dirty book talk. She's on dirty song talk.
Yes.
That
is where I am at.
Yeah.
And I am here for
I feel so like such a loser. I'm sitting here
I'm like, hey, have you heard this song? And she's like, no. I'm like, listen.
No. But have you heard
have you heard about this guy?
Yeah.
Or this? And she's like, no. And I'm like, okay.
And I'm like,
have you heard about this weird mythical creature?
And I'm over here like, have you seen the girl that's bald and has drains because she just got her breast surgery because she had breast cancer? I'm like,
no.
It's not super depressing.
I can't get on a depressing side of TikTok. Like there are some out there and I'm just like, I can't do it.
Yeah. I got on somehow.
Don't rain on my
like,
parade.
speaking of weirdos. Oh, so I'm gonna let me share some more about my all the weirdos that I watch. So there are these two ladies, and they're making money, and they are rising in stardom. It's Becca and Hannah. It is this lesbian couple that they like just stand in their hallway and they make all these songs. She like brings her notebook. She writes songs to people and puts their names in them. She jumps up and down. She's proud to be very large. She loves her body. She's proud of her wife. And
you sent me a video of her jumping / dancing around.
And she doesn't wear bras.
And my first train of thought was, honey, I know your chest hurts.
Yeah. It's painful.
It looks got painful to put a bra on if you are going to dance like that, because you're going to hurt yourself.
Yeah. And then I'm on the side with the lady that has short, very fire orange ginger hair, and she wears fancy gowns, and she sings. She sings country songs or any songs. Her voice isn't. It would not make it on American Idol. We're just going to say that. But yeah, she's very confident in herself, and she be doing it. And
that's all it takes is just.
And she sings without half of her teeth, so
Who
you
cares?
go, girl. And then
do you?
Yeah, and then you've got the young guy, like I was talking about earlier, with the Hitler mustache. He reminds me of my nephew, but in a silly, funny way, not like I'm making fun of. I'm not making fun of my nephew. He just kind of looks like him, and they have some of the same mannerisms, and so it just makes me laugh.
Okay.
So I will send those to Anderson, and I'll be like, tell your cousin to quit. And he just kind of laughs. And then, I get these mythical creatures, like, I guess, what is it?
I don't know.
Cosplay? I don't even know.
But it's not like the cosplay side of things that we are on are very different.
Yeah.
I've got a lot of COD and
I'm on
Ghostface and
I'm with,
the Masked Man and things like that. And
I'm with
you don't know who the Masked Man
annoying
is,
freaking girls that are like, thank you for the rose.
Oh yeah, like the weird NPC character things. Yes, I don't
understand that.
I got warm in here again.
A little bit.
Okay.
Are you having a hot flash? Do you need my little fan?
No. I got very excited talking about things. If y'all didn't see the TikTok we posted
Side of
last
Tik
week,
Tok has her warm.
It's fun. But then I come across I'm on really funny things too.
You really are. You do find some really funny stuff.
I think one of my favorite one is his Taco Reacts. He is hilarious.
Oh, okay.
And so it starts out at a thirst trap or something, and he'll get on there and he'll be like, I don't know. And he tells people, read your Bible.
Read your Bible.
You need to read your Bible.
Yes.
And he is a boudoir photographer.
Oh, nice.
From Philly, I believe. But
That's
he will
awesome.
travel.
Oh.
He will come to you.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
His work's pretty good too.
I like being on
Really
the side
good.
too with all the different girls' night outs. I'm on that side. I am on girls' night out, like mom night out, whatever side of TikTok where you get a lot of they all dress up like old ladies, or it's like muumuus and margaritas.
Yeah.
Or they all dress up like their husbands, socks and sandals and the blue jean shorts and the the belt with the side buckle.
I feel like that's a grandpa thing. Is
it grandpa?
Well, my grandpa wore socks.
Well, now
and
guys
sandals.
are showing up for to take their babies home, like new dads. They're wearing the long blue jean shorts, the socks and the sandals, and the big phone case on their buckle.
Why?
Because it's funny.
Is it?
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I'd laugh if Clint did it. I'd bust a gut. Totally.
I came across one video. All the women, I guess they were out on a boat, and all the women had swimsuits that had their husbands' faces and stuff on them.
See, I love that.
It was
That's
hilarious.
funny.
And there were some that were two-piece and had little faces on them. And then the one piece was one giant
Oh,
face
I love that
all
so
the
hard.
way down. It was hilarious.
I did do the bathing suit, with Clint's face on it.
I didn't know that.
But I can't wear it very often because he's bald. So you can see through.
Oh no.
I didn't think that shit through.
Didn't think it through.
But I should have made it big enough that his beard was where my vajay would be.
Yeah.
That would have made it perfection.
Perfection.
Yeah. So y'all keep telling us what's up. Tell us what TikToks are y'all's favorites. Yeah. I don't even know. I find all the shopping too. I manage to get on all the bathing suits, all the cute shoes, all the glitter, I have like 20 things in my cart because
you just keep adding to your cart.
And then we need to talk about, we only have a minute left, but when we get back, I do want to talk about the side of TikTok that I've perused a little bit.
Okay.
But the STEM side, you probably haven't even looked at it. Did you know there's a STEM side? Am I educating you? I'm just kidding.
You're not educating me. I knew that there was a STEM tab on.
She's like, you bitch.
How often do you jump over there?
I don't. I did it once.
Well, and there's the whole story for you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome for that.
But I want to know, is anybody else on that STEM side only? Are y'all obsessed with the STEM? Is it?
And you guys,
everything you hoped and dreamed of?
We text each other, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have Facebook Messenger. That's a whole other conversation. And then we have TikTok. Our DMs on TikTok are a whole nother conversation.
They really are, y'all.
And mostly TikTok is us sending videos back and forth, like, haha, this is you, or haha, this is me, or haha, look at us. And I'm like, oh, we should recreate this one, or we should do this.
I consider us a very full coverage.
We've got all the things.
We really do. We're very full coverage, y'all. We're just trying to keep it real. But you guys, here in about a few seconds, we need you to get up, walk around, refill your cups. And go peruse a TikTok and come back and tell us what you found. Because we need to know these things.
Yes.
I need to know all the sides of TikTok.
To know all of the things.
Are there scary sides? Oh, yes, there are.
There are. No, we're not going there because I don't want my TikTok to be listening to me. Refill your cups, you guys. We'll be right back.
For this?
If you are trying to quit drinking or doing too many drugs, listen to me. You don't know me and we'll never meet. I had a problem like you once. I drank and used to party a little too much till it got out of control and almost ruined my life. I realized I needed help to fix my problem before it totally destroyed me. If you've tried to fix your drinking and drug problem and you know you can't do it alone, you need to call the National Treatment Advisors. They'll immerse you into a 30-day program to replace your old habits with new habits and totally change your life. And if you have PPO private health insurance, the entire program may be covered. Fix your problem right now before it gets any worse. Get clean. Call now and learn more. 877-247-1581. 877-247-1581. 877-247-1581.
Attention all business owners and creative minds. Do you need a unique and personalized touch for your products? Look no further than Romika Laser Engraving and Custom Designs. I'm Ron Phillips, co-owner of Romika Designs. We offer custom laser engraving services for a variety of products, including promotional items and corporate or personal gifts. With state-of-the-art equipment and a team of skilled designers, we can engrave intricate designs on virtually any material. Whether it's a special message, a company logo, or a custom design, Romika Laser Engraving will help you make your mark. And the best part, our prices are affordable and our turnaround time is quick.
I couldn't be happier with the work Romika Laser Engraving did for me. The engraving on my product was precise and exactly what I wanted.
So don't wait any longer to add a personal touch to your products. Call Romika Laser Engraving and Custom Designs today at 817-400-4040 or visit our website at romikadesigns.com. We look forward to helping you make your mark.
2, 3, now we're playing with the big boys. Gonna take it to the street, now we're gonna make a big noise. Gonna climb so high, now we're rising up. Are you ready now? Turn it up.
Wish there was another. Okay.
That's part of that song that reminds me of when people make the air horn sound. Like that's what I hear.
Yes. Okay.
Welcome back.
Welcome
back,
Kim
Alyssa.
You guys, welcome back.
I need you to
oh my gosh.
spill some reality.
Finally. Oh my god.
Talk about it.
It's like a drug. Okay. So the finale to The Bachelor.
Oh, yes.
Was a crock of bullshit, y'all. Latia. And if you come on my TikTok and listen, whatever, I don't care.
Oh.
Your facial expressions and the way you reacted to not being picked, I feel like you are a future murderer.
Oh.
She was like
harsh words.
side-eye,
Okay.
but like smiling and like, and then when she went on and he was apologizing and taking accountability.
Okay.
She wasn't letting up. It's like she kept kicking the dog down. Like,
yeah.
And I'm like, okay, let up.
Right.
Like, show
Be
a
done
little grace.
with it. Yes.
It was awful. But him and
struggling with that microphone there. That's what that noise is in the background.
Sorry, guys. Sorry. So him and Juliana are together. She's she's got a big Italian family. She's super cute, and they're super happy. And they asked what's next for them. They're moving to Boston, so hey, that's awesome for them. And then y'all, the show. I know I mentioned it before, but Bachelor in Paradise is coming back.
Yes, it's been several years since
I think since like around COVID. It just didn't go or something. I don't know exactly what happened, so I don't have that like behind the scenes info. But I'm just excited it's back because I love the drama, and I really wish they would do like a kind of like a Bachelor in Paradise, but do it for like Love Is Blind and like all the others that don't
would
work
be
out.
fantastic.
Wouldn't it be? It'd be
Nick
so
and
awesome.
Vanessa, get on this.
Yes. So there's that. I am not caught up on Deal or No Deal. Are you?
I am not.
Okay, so we will save that.
I started to catch up on Survivor.
Okay.
And then my dinner was done, and I sat down and watched The Rookie with my husband.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
I had to spend some time with him too, you know.
Of course. But we are looking. I guess Amber AD is. She was from Love Is Blind.
Yeah.
She got on the Love Is Blind reunion. They showed that she got proposed to, so she's engaged because they did a. I don't know if it was The Perfect Match. I think it's The Perfect Match. So I need to go back and watch that. And then there's a lot of crap going on about Temptation Island. So I'm going to go watch that. And I'll
watch that.
Bring the tea next week. We'll catch up on that. It's on the to-dos. But the big show that I have been screaming at the TV for the last 2 weeks. Extracted.
Oh,
y'all.
My God.
Oh my gosh, you guys. Extracted has
They're coming for Jake.
They are coming for Jake.
And I feel like and I can't figure out like the people that are extracting the family members.
Yeah.
That girl and her dad. I get it, honey. You missed your mom.
I get it too, but I'm like,
But in the back of my head, I'm like, well, I miss my mom too, but I can't extract her. Like
you'd probably,
let
her eat the damn potato.
It's fine. Right. And the fact that 2 times in a row that happened, you send somebody a supply crate who's out in the wilderness doing a survival challenge and they know that the supply drops are coming.
Yeah.
And you extract them before they get the supply drops and the people in headquarters know.
I'm so angry about
it. That pisses me off.
Oh, that pisses me off so bad. I'm like, what a wasted resource.
Yeah, and they were pissed about that.
Yes, as they should be.
But yeah.
And I know it's going to get worse.
Yeah.
But I'm just like,
I'm here for it.
Oh, I am too. This show,
I don't know how much longer the Jacobin is going to last.
He's just kind of,
but at the same time,
he's being lazy.
Jake's crew was like, why wouldn't we want to keep him? He's a threat.
He's not a threat
doing anything.
But why do they think that the hippie girl that wouldn't hunt,
Haley?
Yeah. Why is she a threat?
She's doing really well. I mean, yeah, she's hungry, but she knows how to forage and she knows all of these things.
I mean, she was the only one getting berries, right?
Yeah.
She was the one picking the berries.
Yeah, she's doing really well.
But y'all, this show, I really wish, if they did a best friends or me and Chelsea, my sister, I want to go on there and I just want to
Me and Brandon talk about that all the time. I'm like,
would you do it or not do it?
I think I could handle a headquarters way better.
Than
being out there by myself.
Okay. But what if they did a friends or like
if two of us could go out in the wilderness, that I could probably do. As long as there's another person with me, I think I might be okay.
I told Chelsea the other day, because she loves the show too, and we were talking about it. I was like, do you realize how much fun we would have? We'd be like making this really cool fort, and we'd be like making dresses out of branches.
Oh, yeah. I know, yeah. There would be.
We would be.
I don't know how much survival would be going on, but
no,
would
we
be
would just be way
fashion
more
show, you know? Yeah.
We'd be more entertainment than Jacobin, who's just laid up in the freaking
And even
shelter
like
all day.
his family's just like, he's just laying there.
Yeah.
Get
And even
out
Clint
and
cracks me
do
up because he's like,
something.
when those boxes come for them, he's like, there's firewood. And I'm like, yes.
Yeah, why aren't any Brandon made that. I was like, why aren't they breaking that up and using that as firewood?
I know.
And then he's like, why don't they open the box down at the water?
Yeah.
Like, why is it like in the rules that says you have to carry the crate back to your campsite? Like,
I would think as long as you're recording it.
I gotta think that there's some kind of back end deal. Like, you have to be at your camp before you open this.
Yeah, possibly.
You know, like there's all these unwritten rules that we don't know about.
Yeah, I was yelling at the TV when I watched it. Oh my gosh. I was like, I can't wait to talk about this. So Extracted is like the new jam for real.
It's so good.
So good.
So good.
Other than that, we've got there's a new show coming out called Get Me Out of Here, I think, or Get Out or something, but it's with Spencer Pratt from The Hills.
Okay.
It's got Demi that was on The Bachelor that had the bangs that she was wild and crazy. It's got Omarosa.
Okay.
And then a bunch of others, but the point is for them to escape the house.
Oh.
So, and it's like drama, and it's kind of like, I would put it like with a Traitors and a Villains, the House of Villains type thing.
Okay.
So it's going to be good. I forget what day it comes out, but I'm so here for it.
I like more of like the game show reality stuff.
Yes.
You know, Survivor and Extracted, things like that.
For real. But yeah, that's really what I got for tonight.
Well, thanks for spilling.
Thanks.
Dun, 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 dun. So my Am I the Asshole tonight is a little bit different.
Oh, I'm here
I don't have one to read.
Okay.
Because I want to talk about one that has kind of been blowing up on TikTok.
All of them. So this is perfect. You go, girl. This is why
this is why. So there's this mom who has like 6 kids. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
One kid has one dad. The other kids have another dad.
Okay.
Okay. The one little girl's dad says, hey, for spring break, we want to go to Disney. I don't know, Land or World. Pick one. We want to take her. The mom's response, are you going to take the other kids too? And he said, no, those aren't my kids. I want to take my kid to Disney. And she said, well, she can't go unless her siblings go too. Because why am I going to send one of my kids to Disney and tell the other ones that they can't go? And he's like, I didn't father those children. I want to take the one that I fathered to Disney. And she's like all over TikTok, like she is justifying her decision because it's not fair that one of my kids gets to go to Disney and the other 5 don't. And it is insane that she's also like dug in that it's not fair that he doesn't take all of her kids. And it's not like he fathered all of them.
No.
He's the father to one
But
child.
they're married.
No.
Oh. Okay.
As far as I know, it's not.
They're not together?
I don't believe it's the current.
So it's not the current.
I don't think so.
Okay, so the woman that's mad and the man that is taking his kid are not together.
I do not believe so. No.
Okay,
That's how I read the situation.
Perspective. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So I don't feel like he's the asshole in this situation.
No, okay. If they're not
She is
together,
better.
I'm with you.
Now I can understand if they were married and he's like, well, only this one's mine, so I'm only going to take her and y'all.
That's why I made the face.
I don't think that's the situation.
Okay. I was like,
yeah.
If they're together and this man is just like, no, I'm taking my kid.
So like, I want to know, those of you who have,
blended families.
Blend, that's the word. I was like mixed up. And I was like, that's not the right word.
Mixed match, blended
families.
Yeah.
How do you handle these things where you are no longer with your child's spouse? Or no, that's not.
That would be like the only thing.
Did I say that right? That sounded weird.
No.
With your child's spouse? That's not right.
Whoa. That's a little backwoods, okay?
If you are no longer with your partner who you had a child with, and now he or she wants to take that child on a trip, how do you explain it to your other kid? Well,
Yeah.
Little Susie gets to go to Disney, but little Bobby has to stay home. Like, how do you explain that to the one that has to stay? Because yes, they're siblings. They're going to be jealous. I get it.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah,
I get that.
And I have another one too.
Oh, come on with it, girl.
Okay,
we get two. We get a double dose.
Did you ever come across the Build-A-Bear birthday party?
I think so, but I don't remember all of it.
So, little girl's turning 7 or 8, I believe. And there's like 10 little girls at her birthday and they go to Build-A-Bear.
Okay.
And they all pick out a bear and they stuff it and they love on it and they do all the things and they pick out all the outfits. And the mom of the birthday girl goes, okay, it's time to give your bears to little Susie. What?
What?
Like,
No.
You invite me to this party and come. I mean, at one part of my brain's like, okay, well, you just dropped hundreds of dollars on these bears. But if you take a child to the Build-A-Bear party, the whole thing is for them to build a bear to take. And so all these kids personalized these bears for themselves.
Oh my gosh.
And then had to give them to the birthday child.
No. No.
That just...
No. No way, Jose. No.
Yeah.
That's like me, like if I'll use a personal example, like for me to have my wig party and for me to expect.
Yeah. Okay, give me all the wigs.
Yeah. Even though, but it was called a wig exchange, which means give to each other.
Yeah.
I didn't expect them. You know what I mean? And that would have been like me taking it to TikTok and be like, oh, how dare her take that wig? I'm the one that's blah, blah, blah. Wait, did I do that? No, I'm just kidding. No, I didn't. Just checking, y'all. But no, that's ridiculous.
Oh my
I didn't
God,
remember the whole thing.
Yeah, and like these kids were upset because they didn't get to keep the bears.
How dare you take away a kid's Build-A-Bear?
Like
what the heck? Are you that desperate?
Or at least put it on the invitation. You're going to go build a bear for
my daughter.
For her.
Yeah,
and so these kids, these parents bought gifts. And then their kids got taken to Build-A-Bear. And so then they build this Build-A-Bear. So this little girl is getting a bear. And then she's getting another gift.
Yeah, no. No, I would walk over to my present and take it.
I'd be like, oh, well, then the bear was your present.
Yeah, there's your gift.
Yeah.
And that's what you do in lieu of, kind of
in lieu of gifts, you can build a bear for her. Like,
oh my gosh.
You gotta
and I'm sorry, but what freaking little spoiled ass brat needs 20 or 10 freaking Build-A-Bears?
That was Brandon's first comment. Why? Why?
Finally, me and Brandon, we're one again.
You guys are agreeing on something.
Yes. But yeah, that's crazy. Those are two really good ones.
So that's why I was like, we're talking about all things TikTok. I need to bring up these two. They were pretty controversial topics going around TikTok for here in the past couple of months.
Yeah. That is wild. Well, thanks for that.
Yeah.
Am I the asshole? Love it, guys. Love it.
All in all, yes, the parents were the assholes.
Yes, 100%. Okay, so these other sides of TikToks, I had to write some down because I had to rack my brain a little bit. So when I said, which y'all Facebookers, y'all don't get to see this, overseas. Okay, here's where I'm at with the overseas. I've gotten on that site at some point. I'm not on it every day, but where there's people in other countries, and I understand that people are destitute and poor, and I understand that, and that's very sad. But you've got these people putting up a tripod in their tent with their little children sleeping on these little rugs, and they're all naked or half naked or whatever, and you've got someone that you can't understand what they're saying unless you're from that country going, whatever. Sorry, I know that's so rude. Sorry, guys. But they're like asking
my best
for
friends,
money.
ladies and gentlemen.
I'm sorry. Listen to me, don't judge. I am sorry. And I'm not making fun of them, but I'm like, it's absurd to me.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm also on this side of TikTok where people are clean. Okay, so like there's one chick that trashes her kitchen.
Oh no.
And then she goes, she throws shit on the wall. She squirts a whole thing of mustard everywhere. It's like the destruction,
like a rage room.
Rage room.
Which I so want to
She does rage room in her kitchen, and then she cleans it up, and then she does this all on live, and it's like an 8-hour freaking live.
And people just sit there and watch her clean her kitchen.
And there's also,
when you said clean, like the house cleaning side of things, I was like, I've come across like the people like the mopping their floors, like they're scrubbing their floors and they're mopping their floors and like the concussion. I'm like, why are you putting all of that crap on your floor?
But
like,
why?
It can't be good for your floor.
Yeah, but why on the house cleaning do we have to have these chicks wearing their Elmo big nightgown that's the sleeves are cut out, cut down all the way to their hips, and their freaking titties are out? Like, I know why, but like seriously,
because you just answered your own question.
I know.
You know why.
I know.
You
It's like,
know why they're doing it.
It makes me mad. And then you've got the stupid whatever from whatever country, and I don't care if she hears this or gets mad, but stupid fake teacher that sits there with her nasty little short mini skirt and her little panties hanging out, and she draws the
gross.
crappiest dogs and stuff. She's like, I'm gonna teach you, and I'm like,
no, you're not.
Get off of TikTok. Quit trying to turn TikTok into porn.
I have come across. I'm ready to move on.
Yep, sorry. I had to unleash
Are you
that.
Done? Are you done?
Yes,
Did you get your rant out?
Yes, and I'm having a hot flash, so go.
I've come across like bartender TikTok.
Oh,
which
I
for
like
me
that.
is
Okay.
nice because I used to be a bartender and I loved it. It was fun. I don't know if I would ever go back to it. But I like watching people make drinks and like all these new drinks.
Too.
But then like there's one guy, like all he does, he makes all these old fashions, and you know me.
Oh, love a good old
That's
fashioned.
my drink.
Yes.
I love me an old, like so much so that like my bottle of Buffalo Trace in the freezer is not a bottle of Buffalo Trace. It's a bottle of old fashions.
Oh,
like
nice.
I poured out like 10 ounces of whiskey and then made a giant
kit? The fire kit.
I don't need all of that
Yes,
fancy. I just like a classic old fashioned with Buffalo Trace.
I want some smoke in there.
Good.
I want it to look good.
Now I do like a fancy one every now and then. Like when we go to the cigar bar.
Yes, love
I
that.
like to get a little fancy one.
Oh yeah, we like that. We love them fancy ones
Yes.
up there. That is so fun.
But
I do like that.
So I have a bottle of it. They're called freezer door old fashions. It's a pre-made that you just
perfect.
Yeah, it's great.
Why have I not had one? Funny y'all ask.
Funny you would ask. It's right next to my bottle
We
of
don't
Jaeger.
share.
Like that is two very wildly different things.
Yes. I did see on the drinking side of the shots and stuff and the drink bartending on St. Patrick's Day. I watched a bar. I think maybe it was overseas, like Ireland, Scotland, or something. And they had it's like the Dominoes, but they did
the Guinness. Yeah,
they did it, and it was
a lot of bars would do that as a St. Patrick's Day tradition. They line the
I'd like
entire
to be in
bar
attendance for that
with the Guinness and the.
Yeah, I just like to watch the Domino, like it.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, I like my noises. Such a good sound effects person.
Okay, can you make a machine gun sound with your voice?
Let's see. What's a machine gun?
Oh, hey, there it is. There was this TikTok going around from like, I don't know, Justin Noonley or something. And people are like, oh, girls can't make the machine gun noises. So he's asking all the women in his house and they're all like, da, 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 da. And it's like, I don't get it. And then I was like, no, it's like, I don't know. I grew up in a neighborhood full of boys. I've only got boys. I guess I get it.
My kids actually, when they were little, did a real helicopter sound.
Yeah.
They did it. I can't remember how they did it, but
Shane can make this noise. I don't know what he does with his lips, but it sounds like a weed whacker. And it is the funniest goddamn thing.
Oh my
He was sitting in the backseat of the car, like, I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago. And I'm just like, what is that? And he's like, it's me. And I was like, what?
Oh my
god! And I turned around and he's like holding his lips together and he's like,
oh my gosh.
My god. Like how do you find out that you can do these things?
I know. I think it's boys. Boys are just built with it. They're born with it. Because like when the kids were little and they do sword sounds, I had to learn it from them that it was shing, shing. And
well, what sound did you think a sword made?
I don't know. It just whoosh, whoosh. I don't know.
Like the Zorro?
Yeah, like a Zorro type thing. It wasn't like a metal hitting metal.
Okay.
But kids just know this stuff. Boys know this stuff.
I gotta say, if you have children, especially if you've only got boys, the best thing you can buy for them, they're called training swords. And they're sword size, but they're like sturdy, heavy duty foam.
Oh.
And you let them just beat the crap out of each other.
I do like that.
They have solved many problems.
Yes.
It's a lot of fun. I've gotten out there and played with them. Me and my husband have sword fought with them. Like they're fun. I mean, it can hurt if you
I bet
wallop somebody with it real good.
I believe it.
But get them training swords. It was hands down the best Christmas present we ever bought them.
Well, and I love the blow up boxing gloves too.
Oh, nice.
Those are so
I feel like
fun.
my kids would pop those.
Oh yeah, 100%.
We can't do inflatable things. No.
But what about? Let's talk about some food talk.
Oh my gosh,
Guys.
I've come across so many. I had a recipe tonight that I found off of TikTok. It was pot roast, and I got it from Pepperbelly Pete. If you don't know who Pepperbelly Pete is, go follow him on TikTok.
Now, Kim's she likes those food TikToks where the men are like slapping their. I'm just kidding. I'm joking. I'm totally
one
joking.
guy. That's Donut Daddy.
But I like it when you learn how to cut proper meat. Like I've learned a lot from Food Talk.
The recipes are what I like. I've pretty much got my skills down.
Yeah, you are.
You know me. I love to cook. I love to bake. Mm-hmm. But seriously, the Pepperbelly Pete pot roast is so fun.
Well, what else didn't you and Brandon learn some like meat temperature and all that stuff on a TikTok? Was it from somebody or was it from the butcher? I thought y'all had learned because y'all were really into
I don't know.
Oh God, I can't remember.
Are you talking about like when we cooked a turkey? When we made turkey, like not Thanksgiving, like 3 months ago?
Maybe it was because y'all were
we cooked a whole ass turkey.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's that was from a guy on YouTube called That Dude Can Cook.
Okay.
And yeah, your chicken and poultry does not have to be at 165 degrees where it's dry ass. No, we cooked it. We took it all apart.
Yeah.
And we cooked it to like 125 degrees and it sat there for a while. And it was the best turkey I'd ever had. And it's because of the rosemary salt.
Mm.
If you don't know about rosemary salt, I highly suggest.
I don't have any of that and I need to get some.
You make it. You don't buy rosemary salt. You make it.
Oh.
You take coarse kosher salt.
Okay.
It's got rosemary. It's got thyme. It's an herby, lemony salt.
Ooh, yes.
And it's so good.
Okay.
It's so good on everything.
Bottle
It's
some
good.
of that
We had
up.
it on a prime rib. We had it on turkey. I've put it just on
that
everything.
Is fabulous.
It is. It makes it like, and you're like, oh, I'm doing something fancy with my salt. It's really not that fancy, but it just like it elevates it that much more.
Yes. And y'all, I did learn from TikTok, like there is a huge hi, Anderson. Sorry. He's literally, my son is texting me. He's, hi, honey. I see you. I'm talking about you. Hi, yo. Hi, honey. You're supposed to be camping.
Answer me.
I know. But I like I learned from TikTok, like the difference in the salts and like the importance of that.
Yeah.
Which,
I spilled. It went everywhere. It's fine.
But yeah, Food Talk is a really good side to be on.
I like getting on there and looking at recipes. And there was one I made the other day. There's a girl, I cannot remember her thing, but she does like 5 ingredient, $10, 30-minute meals.
Nice.
And she made it was like chicken and orzo. And I was like, oh, this is easy to do. Nice. And it was so good.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the talk, like the food talk, like the.
I love food. I'm honestly surprised that I'm like you said, my food talk is a little different than regular. If I want to find regular recipes, I have to go search.
Yes, but what about all of this? Okay, so yes, I wanted to get in. Well, we don't have much time, but we don't have much to say. Well, we already talked about STEM, I guess.
Yeah. Hey, do you know about this feature on TikTok?
Go check out the
How
educational
often do you use
side.
It? Never.
Yeah. So there is an educational side.
An educational side. For those of you who don't know, it's the STEM. STEM.
Yeah.
It's up there
at
the top of your screen.
Yeah.
So you have like your FYP and then it's
Yes, and people on Facebook, you guys, if you don't look at TikTok because you don't want to, I get that. I get it.
Whatever.
Because you do get sucked in and it does take up your time. But it is just come. Yes, just come over. Just come hang out with us. It's fine.
Be a cool kid.
Yeah. I'm very much right now, not my focus of TikTok is all this crap with the Blake Lively stuff because the more it's just crazy. I like being on that side.
Yeah.
And now I'm honestly, I don't know if it's because we've been talking about you writing a book and all the things. So now I'm really running into a lot of people.
On author TikTok? I get a lot of that. Well, and people doing the audiobooks.
But I don't have the voice for it. I wish I could. You have a good voice.
I could do
you
it.
could do it. And my sister could do it too.
My thing is that when I read, especially when I read out loud to somebody, like I get so excited. Like I'd have to be in a booth by myself because if somebody like I couldn't read to you.
You read to me, but yes, you giggle, but you do read.
She reads
to
you're
me.
Here.
Yes.
I do read to her because she's the slowest reader
freaking
on the
slow. I hate that I read so slow, y'all. It's so embarrassing.
It's rough when
is.
you are waiting for her to finish a book.
I know. It's terrible.
I even got her on an audiobook and she's still only in chapter 17.
I'm trying. Actually, no, I'm gonna
do is just turn it on. You have headphones.
I do.
Turn it on and
just listen.
Do your laundry.
Do my laundry.
Why weren't you listening to it today? Today. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Good
Wow.
Lord. Billy Madison.
On that note, I'm glad we're ending. We need to get this girl out of here. She cannot talk TikTok to talk.
TikTok.
She can't do all the things. But yeah, you guys, we love hanging out. I know not everybody. TikTok is not for everybody.
But
hey,
it's for us,
it's
and
for
we
us.
had a good time talking.
And it's
about
our
it
show,
tonight.
so just kidding.
So
we'll have
put
better
that in
things
your
to talk
pipe.
about next time.
Yes.
Hey, and no matter what, this weekend, make sure whatever you're doing, don't forget,
sip it, spill it, savor it.
Bye, guys.